96% of golfers just get this wrong. Now, I want to just explain this percentage starting off. This is data that I've seen when people have come to me for the first time who stand here and slice driver. This is the compensation they make, but they don't realise it is ruining their game. Now, it does frustrate me, but I really want to help you improve your golf this season, so make sure you stick around for this video. This is a cracker. And welcome to the channel if you're a brand new viewer, by the way. I'm Elliott. I'm a PGA golf professional and a top 50 world coach. This channel is powered by you. Our aim is to help you play your best golf, and we're answering Kieran's question today about how do I stop topping my shots in my driver. It's really ruining my enjoyment. Now, people that top it try and add loft and then they start slicing it. Here we go, do this. So listen up here, this is what we've got to avoid at all costs. Now, if you are a slicer of the golf ball, where does the ball tend to go for a right-handed golfer? Can't way out right. So this is what I see a lot of people come to me and do. They stand there and their club face is so closed at address. Now that is just an absolute no-no. Now, this could also be one of the reasons why Kieran is topping the golf ball. Come here, look at this, right? If you're closing that face, so let's say that square, where most good players or pros are, if you're a slicer, you sort of tend to close it. Now, if you're closing this golf club, right, you're taking loft off this face. So let's say this driver had 9 degrees of loft. You're making this 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 to no degrees of loft. That could just hit the ball straight into the ground for one, but also think about this. The flatter the face of the club, so for example, driver's a lot flatter than sand wedge, the easier it is to tilt the spin axis of the golf ball. So in hindsight, the easier it is to hit a big hook, or easier it is to hit a big old dirty slice. Think about it, your sand wedge doesn't tend to curve that much, just has loads of backspin. So what also could this avoid? Oh, this is also what it causes too. Also, when that club face is closed at address, we tend to take that club sort of back on the angle to where it points. So if my club is pointing, say, towards this tree, we tend to do the corresponding angle on the way back, which causes us to lift, complete like this, and then swing way over. Now, a lot of us will maybe hit it into the ground, a bit like Kieran, or we'll sort of lean back, trying to compensate and cut across that golf ball in horrible, horrible fashion. Now, this is your solution. I know this might seem really basic, but I often say this to people who come to me for the first time for a lesson. They are so surprised that small little changes make long-lasting improvements and actually are something that you can implement right away. You know what? In fact, I would just do this right away on the course. Okay, really nice and easy. Now, all these clubs are designed at address to sit nice and square. So what I want you to do is just drop your club on the ground and just rest it where it sits, like this here. And you can see that from the top view, it's nice and square. I want you to walk in and just rest it on your belt buckle. Now, the reason why I mention this is you've got the club now square. You've not got the hands ahead, taking loft off and opening. You've not got the hands back, adding loft and closing the face, okay? You've easily not got this scenario as well. So nice and simple, just rest it on your belly button like that. Once it's found that nice flat spot on the ground, and then just put your glove hand on, okay? That is how I want you to do it. I've not manipulated the face now, I've got it really nice and square. If you come and look at this over my shoulder, what I like to see for me is that I can sort of see it all in one line. Sort of top detailing on my driver is all in one line. It's not crooked over here, or it's not leaning back over there. I use that sort of detailing line between the carbon bit and the face. That's a great measure. So, nice and simple. You've got to think, right? If you were closed and taking it away choppy style, if you've got it square, you're more likely to take it away around this bit. Now, this is the last little piece of nugget of information, which is my favourite bit. Now, if you think about it, if you watch the range, and we're getting close to the Masters now, by the way, it's only about 2 months away, which I'm insanely excited about. Get down in the comments. Who do we think is going to be Masters Champion 2023? Whew. Every time I see the top players, they're always checking this, aren't they? They're always checking that takeaway, that start of the swing, because then they can forget about everything else. So this is what I want you to do. On every one of your drives, you've got your club face set. I want you just to practice 1, 2, where you're emulating the same things you can see here for me. I'm not out here, I'm not round here, I'm in that middle ground, just here. Before you hit each shot, waggle it once, waggle it twice, looking at the ball, one look to target, and just strike that driver away. I need to start doing that so much more. That was so good. Look at that too, right out of the middle. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.